Getting banned off of TikTok with 300,000 followers, what I've been up to behind the scenes, and where we're going from here. All on this episode of Questionable Thoughts. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Tyler McCullough, and we gonna get deep into some stuff here. So, I just first wanted to say hi. I know that you that are watching me right now are a dedicated supporter because you came from TikTok, thankfully, and now you're here on the YouTubes, and I couldn't appreciate you more. If you didn't know, my TikTok got banned on Thursday morning, and it is now Monday. I actually filmed this podcast last night, and then overnight, some complications happened, and my dumbass deleted things to make space in the morning, and it just so happened that I deleted all of the important stuff on my computer to make space. I have more space now, but all my stuff is now gone. So I have to figure out that whole thing. But that is not what we came here to talk about. We came here to talk about the fact that after working incredibly hard to build 300,000 followers, that's more followers than I've ever had on anything in my entire life. That's actually 300 times more followers than I've ever had in my entire life. I've never breached 1,000 followers on anything other than Facebook friends, but I wouldn't count that. And how crazy, dude, that they can just rip all of that away from you. I'm trying to get it back. We shall see what happens. I've been kind of spamming them, hoping that they'll return my emails and feedback messages, but no clue, no hearing back. I haven't heard back from anyone, and I don't know. We'll find out if I get it back. I'm not counting on it, however, and I really think that this format is better suited for me because I don't like to have to completely film minute by minute, compressing everything that I want to say down into little tiny bite-sized pieces. Really like edit each one. This is a lot easier because I don't have to literally take all this little footage and cut it at the exact moment that I stop talking and then start it at the exact moment that I do start talking. This is a lot easier. I can kind of get kicked back, with my mic in my face and really get some ASMR action. Not that I can't do that on TikTok, but I can't chill. And it's harder for me to, get my point across when I only have so much time to do it. It's hard to break complex concepts down into small bite-sized pieces. It's kind of nice to be here and get a little relationship going with just the two of us, just hanging out here, just the two of us, kicking it on a podcast. It's a lot more freeing and a lot more intimate, if I do say so myself. But the thing that got me banned in the first place is not all. I got silenced for a solid week, maybe a week and a half. And that is once I started talking about what the Illuminati is, who actually runs the world, and how it's dated back to since this country was founded. Even before this country was founded, this agenda of world domination by these psychopaths has been kind of working since the beginning of time. The Babylonians, this whole world domination psychopathic mental state or mindset is historical. And if we don't learn from our history, we're doomed to have our history repeat itself. And that's kind of what we're seeing today, because we're just being complacent little poop faces and just letting it slide. And I hope it doesn't happen again. I hope we can stand up and, take care of business, take care of what we need to stand up for. But it seems like a lot of people don't understand. And that's what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to like, I'm not hate speech or like, I don't know how I broke the guidelines. I think it was just because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the agenda that they're playing out that is really noticeable right now. Like right now they're actually like using what they've been creating for this world domination thing for so long. They're actually like implementing the plan right now as we speak. And it's really easy to understand if you know the history. And since I started talking about that, they've really been completely suppressing those videos. They were suppressing the videos. Like the videos that I was posting were getting like 15,000 likes, but only, 28,000 views. Whereas you look in my past videos, and a video that got 15,000 likes had like 160,000 views. So how can a video with the same amount of likes as one that has 160,000 only have 24,000? That's because they're only showing it to my followers and trying to not let them see it, because I had 300,000 followers and only, like a 16th of them were seeing it. And it wasn't going on the For You page. I checked my analytics. It was only going to my following and people that were on my personal profile. So they were already suppressing it once I started talking about the real stuff going on, not just the music industry stuff, which is kind of the lower tier of, how you can really notice it, because those aren't backed by solid facts. You can't like look in a history book and read about what The Weeknd is doing in his music videos. It's all speculation. But with this stuff, these are actual facts, and you can look them up and find the truth for yourself. And that's what I was doing. I was sharing that truth, and they didn't like it. And then the thing that actually got me kicked off was when I talked about the left's Lord and Savior, Joe Biden. And that is really what crossed the line with TikTok, is that I was talking about how it's kind of irregular how, in that video where Joe Biden is literally like is talking back here, and it's like if I'm talking like, back here and you're interviewing me, it's like, why is his hand so obviously cut in front of the green screen? Or in front of the microphone, like it's in front of a green screen. Like the microphone was just like pasted as a layer in a little After Effects file. It's Hollywood shit. Whether they're in Hollywood, whether they're not. But that was a complete green screen fake on mainstream news. Like, you gotta understand that they I don't think they were trying to hide it. They were like if you're editing that, that it's like not good. That's not a final draft. Like, you've watched it. I don't know how you could see that and still post it. So I don't know if they're like trying to let us know that they're completely hiding him from everywhere, so they can like have him look good, or if they're actually not in the freaking Capitol and they're somewhere else, whether it's Hollywood, whether they are in it and they're just not coming out, or what. But there's been a lot of videos that have been posted where it's like there's a live feed of Biden speaking outside of the White House or the Capitol building on a loudspeaker, and the people that are literally in DC, it's completely silent. There's nobody there watching. There's nobody speaking. But on CNN, it's showing him speaking live on a megaphone or on the loudspeakers. So I don't know if they're there or not. That's all speculation as well. But I got banned for that because I talked about Joe Biden. I don't even know if I can say his name on here. I don't know. It's crazy, dude. And it's like all the other shit that I've exposed, I feel like I would have gotten banned for before that one, because that one wasn't even bad. I was just talking about how it looks like that footage is in front of a green screen. But they can't handle it. They can't handle anybody questioning their agenda, because that's happening right now. Like the stuff that I was talking about before is all past stuff. and it's kind of leading up to the exposure of what's going on now. But when you start talking about what's going on now, they can't handle it, and they unplug you. They said, this guy's cut him, delete his account. And I had 300,000 followers. I worked hard as hell for that. I worked hard for that 300K, dude. And to have it just ripped away with no explanation, no warning. They didn't give me any warnings before. They just pulled the plug one night, and then I woke up and I'd had nothing. No explanation, no like, here's why you got banned. Here's how you don't get banned again. Hey, don't post this. We deleted this post, but don't post anything like this in the future. None of that. They just pulled the plug with not even reaching out to me. So it makes me not even want to get back on it because they're a bunch of dickheads. But at the same time, I don't want to just give up. Like, I'm going to do this now. This is the podcast. This is where I can actually just share my ideas and have like time, and we can talk about a lot more without having to post like a 3-part series every night. And then that's only actually 3 minutes of content. This way, on this style of format, we can actually have a conversation that isn't cut off and I have to edit every single one of them. It's like, this is just an easy way to have a conversation. And I think I like this more anyway. So I think we're going to do the exact same content strategy on here. It's just like YouTube is way harder for organic growth, but we are going to do it, son. We're going to get it done, son. So yeah, that's how I got banned off of TikTok. And I mean, I think the way that we're not going to get banned off of here is by using code language. I think I got to come up with like my own little language that we can use that we both understand, so that when I talk about, you know, Mr. B, so we're gonna call him Mr. B. You know what I'm talking about, and we'll just maybe on the next episode I'll come up with like a little language, what's the word? Dictionary of this means this means that, and we'll actually be able to talk about stuff. But that's not all I want to talk about. I don't only want to talk about, you know, the negative news. I mean, obviously I want to share the truth, and I want to share, you know, what's actually going on, but I have so much more to talk about. Like I don't just want to be negative. So I think the way that we're going to do it, let me know, and give me some feedback here. But I think the way that we're going to do it is have like different segments. It's going to be like an actual show. Instead of just only talking about news, we're going to, you know, talk about some psychological performance stuff and mental strength, and like how to be the strongest version of yourself, you know, health, wealth, prosperity, like all these different subjects. I want to talk about good news. I want to have like a section where we talk about like the good stuff, because for me, like that, it may be selfish, but for me, dude, I can't handle just negative shit all the time. I can't handle just only looking at negative news. So for my sake, so that I don't go absolutely crazy by talking about it all the time, I need to find a good news outlet so that I can share some good stuff too. Maybe we'll end it on a good note every time. But I want it to be a positive message. I want it to be an empowering, you know, message with every show. Not doom and gloom, we're all going to die, we're all screwed. But be able to cover the truth of what's going on, what's happening behind the scenes, and what the mainstream news never tells you, as well as an empowering outlet to get some fuel to go out and be fearless in your life, and really attack, or not attack, but go forward with confidence and power. We're like, I've done a lot of studying about, you know, what drives us as humans, you know, what makes us powerful, how we can utilize our emotions and our bodies and our focus, our language and everything to be at our optimum optimal, powerful self. And I want to share that with you too. Like there's so much to talk about. And I think that a show format where we have different segments and talk about different things every single time is going to be really, really freaking cool. Now I could go into doing like little short videos where it's a different topic on every video and it's only like 10 minutes long where I cover different topics, or it could be like a 30 to 45 minute, maybe an hour. That's if we're doing interviews, minute show where we cover all kinds of different stuff. Let me know if you'd rather have singular topic episodes or a show format where we can go for longer and cover multiple different topics. I would like to know from you, because you're the one who really matters here. You're the reason why we're doing this, and you're the only reason why I'm going to be able to. Because if nobody listens, then what's the point of doing it? So since you are here with me right now, we're going to be able to make an impact. And that's what I care about. I was talking last night, it's like, I would feel so guilty and like I'm a part of the problem if I know all of this stuff and I don't do anything with it. Like I don't try to share it as much as possible. Like I don't try to actually do something to stop the plan or the agenda, right? Or if it is playing out, help people through it, right? And I mean, I do that with my personal coaching, but the first thing I thought about when I hit that, like I started getting a lot of followers, is like, well, dude, what do I do now with all these followers? I've never had this many followers. What do I do with it? And, I can't privately coach every single person on my follower list. So I got to come up with something that I can do for a lot of people at the same time. And, my content's good and everything, but I wanted something that I could like give actual value to your life with. And so I found this company called Copy Pro Traders, and it's really freaking cool, dude. I started using it on the 10th. I downloaded it and everything on the 9th, got my account all set up on the 9th, started actually using it on the 10th. And what it is, it's basically a hedge fund. You know how all these billionaires used hedge funds to make their money? Because they gave their money to professional trading investment funds, and they let them compound their money for them so that they didn't have to actually learn how to invest and trade stocks, right? And so what this company does is it takes your crypto. What you do is you buy crypto, and then, or if you already have some, you can just use that. That's what I did. And you deposit it into this account it's with Kraken. It's a wallet. It's a wallet site, whatever. And it basically takes an API key, connects it to the Copy Pro Trader system, and makes the exact same trades as professional traders while the money never leaves your account. So you're basically trading at a professional level in your own account. No one else has access to your money, and you are growing your assets every single day in and day out, without having to actually do anything other than connect your account to someone else's, and all it does is mirror their trades. And in the past, in 10 days, from the 10th to the 20th, I was able to make $160 without doing anything. I'm making like $100 a week at this point, and I haven't done anything. So I am super stoked about freaking just literally a money machine. It's a money machine. Like I literally just put my savings, put my money in this thing, and it literally grows way faster than any bank could pay you ever. Literally any bank ever. Literally, like how can you make $100 a week at a bank? Using a bank to put your money in. Why not put it in something that's actually going to make it grow so that you don't have to do anything and it still works for you? It's passive income out the wahoo. Out the wahoo. And that's not even the best part. The best part, in my eyes, is the affiliate program. And you got to see this thing, dude. I don't want to make this a whole commercial. Like, I don't want this to be like an advertisement for this company. Just farted. But I got some incredible bonuses if you sign up underneath me to use this program. If you sign up with me, I got the greatest bonuses in the game, son. I'm talking about building an entire affiliate business from square one, which is the overview of like how we're going to do it, how we're going to auto recruit people without having to talk to anybody, without having to actually meet people. We literally use a content creation system to bring people into our funnel, and using the funnel, it auto recruits people. So you're seeing people sign up with you daily. Like, I'm talking multiple people a day signing up with you, and you make $21 at the minimum when someone signs up. If you become a top affiliate, that 21 turns into 31. So if you have 100 people that you send up personally, and you're a top affiliate, you have $3,100 coming in every single month. And 100 people is not a lot, especially when you're thinking about today's day and age, when you have social media and you have TikTok, which I got 300,000 followers in a month, 30 days. Okay. Yeah, my account's banned, but that right there, 1% of that, 300 people. No, is that 3,000? 1% is 3,000 people. You imagine how much money I would make if 1% of my following would have signed up? You kidding me right now? That's 3,000 people. That's 3,000 times 31. And then the thing is when those people sign people up, then you get 7%, 7 layers deep. And then if you get that top affiliate bonus, you get $10 for everyone that ever signs up underneath of you. So if the 20th person in your downline, like the 20th level, signs up 20 people, the 40th level, you get $10 from everyone all the way until that person, or to infinite. So the money you can make with this company, if you build this business, is absolutely incredible. And you're getting paid in Bitcoin, which is exponentially growing too. So what it could be $21 today is actually going to be like $116 in 2 weeks from now. And it's nuts, dude. It's freaking nuts, bro. It's nuts. So that is what I have been up to behind the scenes. I've been working on how I can, bring value to people, better their lives. And, I made a package where we literally have a Zoom meeting every week, and you're in this Facebook group, and, I got tons of bonuses. You got to go check it out. It's www.thecryptonights.com, and crypto is spelled KRYPTOS, and then nights, which is KNIGHTS.com. And you got to go check it out, because we would be working together, and we would be working together to build your business. And I already have like a whole video program laid out with everything you need to know. And then we have the Zoom meetings, which you can ask me personally, stuff that you're going through. And, more than just that kind of stuff too. We talk about all kinds of stuff in the Facebook group or in the Zoom meeting. But yeah, man, that is what I've been up to. And I'm super freaking stoked on it, because I'm going to be able to help so many people become financially free using stock trading as well as building this business, because that's where it's really at, is the business that's behind it. I'm a business dude. I love building things, and businesses are the most profitable things to build. So where is Questionable Thoughts headed? Where are we going? Well, I already talked about how I want it to be a show, but I want it to be like an actual like thing that like a lot of people watch. And it's going to be really freaking cool, because it's going to be like news, but it's going to be like a spectrum of things that make you feel good. Like, it's going to be the news that brings you the real news, but also brings you empowerment. And I'm not a freaking doomsday prepper. I'm prepped, and I'm ready to go if anything hits the fan. But that is basically what we're going to talk about is how are you doing emotionally? Right? Like, are you the one that people are depending on to save you or to save them? Are people like looking to you as the leader who's going to say, I got it? Or are you the one that needs someone to protect them? I think it's great for all of us to be leaders, because if you have, let's say something were to happen. I'm not going to talk about, how we're all going to, like, if we were all to die, but things are getting crazy out here. So who are you for your family? Are you the strong one? Are you the one that people come to for advice? Are you the powerful one that people expect to step up in times of hardship? Or are you more of like the one who sits back and expects everybody else to kind of do it while you get to use it when they finish it? Right? Like, we want to be the powerhouses that are the confident ones, the powerful ones, the ones that have the ability to step up, to say, I'm not afraid. Let's figure this out. Let's think. Let's use our brains. And let's get it done. We ain't losing. We ain't losing. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get through it with grace and ease, because that's what we do out here. That's what we do. We are powerful, and we have the abilities mentally and physically to conquer anything, any problem, any hardship that gets in our way, because that is what we do. I want to help you and kind of teach you what I've learned from this guy, Tony Robbins. He's a goddamn savage. He's a savage. And there's so much science to stuff like that, right? There's so much to talk about. There's so much behind the scenes stuff that you can work on to build that in yourself, to build the powerhouse mental strength that leaders have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a spiritual, supernatural being. You can do anything in this world. Literally. This is just a 3D matrix that you can literally take control of. And there's science to back it. But until you can find out how to optimize and utilize your human body as a spiritual being, then it's hard to use. There's no user manual with being a human on this earth, but I'm going to try to give you one. Not that I'm the freaking guy who knows everything. I'm not. But I am good at researching, so I can tell you what smart people think. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. But I do know how to read, and I know who to listen to in order to read stuff from them. Right? That's why I got this, because I know that I don't know everything, but I do know what that guy knows now, and that guy's smart. So now I know what a smart guy knows, which makes me smart, right? That's all learning is. Learning from experience and learning from smart people. Modeling smart people and getting the same results that they get by doing the same things that they do. And then by doing that, you become smart and you become your own person. By putting a little zest and spice of you into the things that other people do. And yeah. So I've been rambling. This one did not have that much substance to it, because it's just kind of like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's happened? This hasn't had any main topics, which is what we're going to do next. So thank you so much for tuning in to this telecast. This isn't a telecast. What is it called? We'll call it a broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning into this broadcast. I appreciate it. I appreciate you sticking around and sticking with me through these hardships. That's not hardships. Through the ups and downs, baby. And yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you later. I'll see you on episode 3. Take it easy, guys.